So Jay, where are we at? What location is this?
Right here in Philadelphia, right in Port Richmond.
Okay. And where you say you're from New Jersey originally, right?
I'm from Jersey originally, yep.
Okay. So before we go further, Jay, let's talk about your background. You know, tell us about where you was born and raised and how your childhood was like growing up.
I mean, I got a really good parents, actually. My father died as a real young man. He was 32. He had a massive heart attack. And basically my mom raised me. And then she taught me to pretty much, you know, do everything I do now. And I've basically been just hustling my whole life, just trying to make it.
Okay.
I grew up pretty much everywhere. My father was a Marine, so we moved around a lot. And I got involved with some bad things when I was younger, you know, different things, the gang life and stuff like that. But you know, I put all that away, and now I'm just trying to make it. I came up here to take care of my 94-year-old grandmother. So she's in Jersey now. She's sick. I lost most of my family to COVID in the past couple of years. So that's pretty much why I'm here. And that's pretty much it.
How long have you been down in Kensington? I'm in this area now in Philadelphia.
In this area, I ain't been here that long, a couple weeks, maybe about 2 months total. I actually got a brother that works locally, and he's gonna get me the job as soon as my ID and stuff comes in. So I'm just waiting on my ID to come in to be able to go to Vital Statistics to get my Social Security card. Once everything comes in, then I'll be able to have that back. Yeah, it is bad out here, but Jersey's so expensive, man. There's really nothing. You can't panhandle out there. You get in trouble out there. So I'm just trying to stay out of the trouble. You know, that's basically what I'm doing. So, I mean, I graduated high school. I went to college. You know, everything was good in school. I mean, I did pretty good most of my life. I made straight A's through the younger years, and then pretty much got into like selling drugs and shit like that when I was in high school and stuff like that. But I mean, it's pretty much it was pretty much good. And then I got in a little bit of trouble. Went to jail a couple times. Nothing serious, but it was you know, it was all love, man. I mean, I got out of all that stuff and pretty much try to get my life back together, you know? I try to stay away from the gang life and, you know, drugs and stuff like that. I just try to help people out now. That's why I live where I'm at, because I help the homeless over here too, like as much as I can, you know what I mean? If I get extra, I give it to them. So I did some things when I was younger, and, you know, I got in a little bit of trouble, not too much, but
right.
It's one of them things, man. I try to stay away from anything like that, and just, you know, spread positivity and help the kids out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. That's what I believe. I mean, everything that I've been through, it made me the person I am today, you know?
Yeah. So now we're out here in this situation. What's your living status right now?
I mean, right now I'm actually in a tent. So it's, you know, it's hard out here. It really is. It's really hard. That's one thing I want to say, like, to anybody that's watching, that's struggling, you know, stay blessed and keep God first, and you'll definitely be all right.
Right. So now, how did that situation come about with you living in a tent? When you moved down here, were you in an apartment or a house or anything?
Yeah, I moved up here with pretty much nothing. So I mean, like I said, I came up here to take care of my grandma, and then, like I said, my wallet and stuff got stolen on the Greyhound. So it was one of them things. I'm just waiting on my ID and stuff to come back. So once I get it back, I'll be all right. You know what I mean? I got a job waiting for me. So
right. Tell us about your dog.
She's 16. She's a Catahoula, and she's a service dog. I've had her for her whole life. She was 3 weeks old when I had her, when I first got her. So she's been with me ever since, through thick and thin.
Yeah. How is it like having your pet out here in the struggle? What is it like when you go to the shelter trying to get in?
It's actually really hard. They don't, you know, they try to shy you away because you got an animal. Even though she's a service dog, they still try to shy you away. But I mean, I got paperwork for her, so she, you know, she's more or less, I force her to be in where she's at, because they really can't tell you to, you know, you can't go in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even the buses and the trains and planes and everywhere I travel, they they all try to tell me, you can't bring the dog, you can't bring the dog, but I just tell them she's a service dog, she's allowed to be anywhere. Basically, you know, just getting food for her and, you know, food for myself. I mean, I feed her before I eat, you know what I mean? So I make sure she's got food, but I mean, other than that, I mean, she's pretty much healthy, man. I'm just trying to make the rest of her life, you know, the best I can make it, you know what I mean? Because there ain't no telling how long she's gonna live, you know? I'd say I wake up and pretty much try to panhandle a little bit, make a little bit of money, get something to eat for her, get something to eat for myself, and then just try to help, you know, a couple people out during my day is what my goal is every day, you know? Somebody less fortunate than me, because there always is less fortunate people than me, always out there. That's 100% for sure.
And what is that the only way you make money out here?
I mean, for right now, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I do other things too. I mean, I tattoo and stuff like that, but right now I ain't got nowhere to do it, so it's kind of hard, you know?
Yeah. And it's very difficult living in a tent.
Oh, absolutely.
Where do you go to take showers and stuff?
I try to go to Planet Fitness. I got a fitness card over there that I stay with, and they got showers there, so that's pretty much what I do there. And then I got a solar shower that I use too.
Right. Okay, you gotta learn how to adapt and survive out here if you want to live, you know?
Absolutely.
What would you say you make every day panhandling average?
I mean, I'd say anywhere from $20 to $40. I stay around that. I don't try to get no more than that. Anything more than that, I let other people get blessed and, you know, go on the ramp and stuff like that. We got people that we switch out with, so like Bill, you know Bill, and a couple other people.
Right. Very dangerous doing what you're doing.
Oh,
Jay.
absolutely.
People get hit by a car. A couple months ago, a guy got killed while doing what you're doing.
Yep.
What has been your worst experience since you've been out here?
Since I've been out here, I'd say people, you know, people mess with you in the middle of the night, try to steal your stuff and things of that nature. So I mean, I keep a couple things around me just to, you know, ward people off, and the dog helps out a little bit. You know what I mean? She'll get nasty when things come down to it. But I mean, she, you know, all in all, she's got a mild temperament. She's not really mean at all, you know. But being homeless kind of made her a different dog. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Definitely. So, you know, this is a very toxic environment that you're in, and a lot of people who are out here, you know, homeless or struggling are on drugs.
I got clean and I stayed clean, and I'm trying to stay sober. So, I mean, that's one of them things. I've been sober now for about 5 years, I'd say, give or take.
From what type of drugs?
From pretty much everything, but I mean, weed mostly, cigarettes, you know, alcohol, everything like that.
Wow. So what do you do to take the edge off things?
Pretty much play with my dog, man. That gives me most of my anxiety. You know, I like to ride motorcycles too, but I ain't got a chance to do that lately. So that's one of my favorites, man. I like to ride.
Oh, wow.
She actually rides on the gas tank down the highway, so she's good with it, man. She loves it. That's one of our favorite things to do.
So all the hard times that you have been through in life, Jay, what has it taught you in life?
It's taught me you got to definitely stay in school, get a good education, keep God first, and definitely, for the most part, just love that brother. You know, love everybody like, you know, like they're your brother. You know, and always help people out. That's my main ingredient to success. You know, when you help people out, it always comes back. Right. And I don't do it just to have it come back, but I do it because it makes me feel good, you know? Yeah,
exactly. That's who you are.
That's right.
As a person. If you can go back in time, what advice would you give to your younger self?
I would definitely say, for the most part, I probably would have went in the military. Okay. Absolutely.
All right. So what makes Jay happy in life? What makes you happy?
I pretty much say for the most part, just giving and helping people out. You know what I mean? Because it's hard out here. When you see people struggling and you can help them out to put a smile on their face, that makes you feel good.
Right. So I'm sure you are aware of the fentanyl crisis
Oh
that
yeah,
is
it's
out
bad
here
out
going
here.
on?
It really is.
What's
you
your
see
take
people
on
shooting
that?
up right in front of the cops and they don't even do anything. It's crazy out here.
What's your take on that whole situation, Jay?
It's scary, man. It really is. It's the worst I've ever seen. I mean, I've been in a lot of places in the world, and I mean, this is one of the worst open drug markets I've ever seen. I ain't never seen it as bad as out here. It's really crazy out here.
So what do you think needs to be done to help fix this problem?
And I don't know. It's hard to say, to be honest with you. I don't know if there's any one thing I could say to fix anything like that. I mean, you know, anybody can become like that. There ain't nothing that you know, that makes anybody different than anybody else that could make them on drugs. I mean, it's really hard. It really is.
Right.
It's hard for everybody out here.
So what do you do to occupy your time?
I mean, really, just, you know, stay with my dog and just help people out. That's pretty much all I do as far as that goes.
And what keeps you going every day?
This right here.
Oh yeah.
My kid.
Right. Okay, we
Because
about
if I didn't have her, I don't know, man, I'd probably be a drug addict on the streets too. You know, I mean, I'm already on the streets, but I'm definitely not a drug addict. So that's a positive for sure.
When you was a little kid, what do you want to become when you grow up?
For the most part, I think I wanted to be an artist for the most part. I like to draw a lot, you know?
Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. So what's your definition of art?
I mean, it could be anything from making stuff out of, you know, nothing. Like, you could take a fire hydrant and make a bell out of it. You know, people call that art. They paint it, make it different things like that. I make duct tape roses and stuff like that and give them away. And, you know, I like to draw a lot. So, I mean, there's different types of art, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
Absolutely.
anything you can make, you know, something else, and something out of nothing is beautiful to me. You can make it art, you know what I mean?
Right.
Taking an abandoned building like this and then putting a beautiful mural on it, that could be art, you know, anything like that.
Facts. Do you have a favorite band or artist you listen to?
I mean, I listen to a lot of different people, you know. I mean, Lil Wayne, I like a lot of his lyrics. I listen to a lot of hip hop and R&B. I make my own beats on the computer and stuff like that, so absolutely.
Right. What are some of your favorite foods?
I like to cook too. I mean, I've been cooking my whole life, so anything Italian, anything Japanese.
Okay, Jay, when you look at the world today, what type of change would you like to see in the world?
For the most part, I say racism needs to change, man. Everybody needs to just come together and stop worrying about, you know, what race people are, and just come together as a one. Because it's sad out there that everybody, you know, judges you for who you are, or what you look like, or your tattoos, or, you know, anything like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. The color of your skin.
Right.
It's just stupid, you know?
Yeah. What made you decide to get clean and stay off drugs?
God. Absolutely.
What was the lowest point in your addiction? Would you say the lowest point?
I say my lowest point was when I actually OD'd, so I would say that was probably my lowest point. And then after that, I wanted to get clean. I just wanted to be sober. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do it no more. So
right.
After that, I just you know, read the Bible and thank God every day that I wake up. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why I just try to help people, because it's hard out there. It's a struggle, you know? I mean, you know, I ain't really got that much family out anymore. Like I said, most of my family passed away from COVID, but I still got a mother that I talk to, and my grandmother. Like I said, I came up here to take care of her because she ain't really got nobody else either. So other than that, I mean, that's pretty much what keeps me going, you know?
If your friends or your family see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
Oh, just tell them I love them. You know, I appreciate everything they've ever done for me. And
okay. And what's your short-term goals now?
Just to get back, you know, in a house and not be in a motel or not be on the streets, and just, you know, try to stay clean. Absolutely.
Right. So Jay, what do you want the world to know about you?
For the most part, I mean, I don't know. I guess just stay positive and keep God first.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm Sagittarius.
Yo.
Born in December 5th.
Wow, yo, shout out to the Sag. That's my boy. You know I'm December 1st.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm the 5th.
Yo, we out there, Sag
That's
gang.
right. That's
Show
right.
our sign some love. Okay, Jay, so, you know, if people want to send things for you and your dog,
Yeah, I don't have a Cash App or Venmo, but like I said, both of my cards got stolen. But I mean, I don't know. As far as that goes, that'd be kind of hard to get to, you know? They'd have to either come see me out here or, I mean, get my address or my phone number, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know any other way, you know?
Do you want to give an address? Do you want to? If not, it's cool.
It's 80 Broadway, apartment 18, Hamilton, New Jersey.
Okay. So guys, I'm gonna, you know, put that in the description. Help our guy out. You know, he got a beautiful baby girl that's, you know, going through the struggle too. You know, show them some love. So Jay, before we roll out, is there anything you're in need of that we can help you with?
Like I said, I mean, just a hotel room maybe possibly tonight would be nice, you know, just a little bit, a couple dollars to go towards that. That would be great. Absolutely.
Okay. AML family, we clocking out. Thanks to Jay for, you know, opening up. Drop all the positive comments you have for him. And, you know, we'll stay connected.
I appreciate it.
Right. So, guys, don't be bitter, be better. Jay, Mal, and we out there. Peace out.
Someone special, bro.
Oh, yeah, I will.
It's got to be someone special,
Someone
bro,
special.
that really, really needs it, man, because
Oh, wow.
this is blessed, all right?
Thank you, brother.
That's blessed. You
Dang,
already know.
you guys see
And
that?
If you want to keep it, you can keep it.
You
know what I'm
already
saying?
know, brother.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Jay. You be safe. Bye, Sky.
Have a blessed day.
All right, you too. All right.